Greg Tepper of Dave Campbell's Texas Football and TexasFootball.com here in San Antonio at the THSCA Coaching School and Convention, here with the head coach of those reigning, defending, undisputed 2A Division II state champion Windthorst Trojans, Coach Chris Tackett. First and foremost, let's go to the single cam. Can you show people the ring?
Oh, well, yes, I can.
Let's see. That's a thing of beauty. That's a thing of beauty. You ever get tired of looking at that thing?
I do. All the time.
I don't want to dwell too much on last year, but at the same time, it was so remarkable. It was so special. What have the conversations with other coaches been like coming off of that remarkable win over Mart in the title game? What have the conversations with coaches been like?
Just, I mean, it's been really nice to listen to their comments and just accolades on them telling us how well we played and just it's humbling and just super nice to hear from your peers that we put together something and had a great group of kids and everything worked out.
Well, and that's, to me, I imagine it has to be particularly satisfying because, and I mean this with all due respect to your guys, but like, y'all were not the faster team out there against Mart.
Sure, yeah,
you know
right.
what I mean? And things like that. So from as far as your coaching staff is concerned, is that especially special for you to go out there and come up with a game plan that was able to slay the giant, let's be honest.
And I mean, it goes all of the coaches. I mean, I get my name mentioned a lot, but Coach Belcher, Coach Cavazos, Coach Stark, Coach Cole, Coach Owen, I mean, all of those, they had 99% of what happened. And I mean, and it's all them. They don't get their name mentioned enough, and they should. But boy, to come together, and it was come together and create a game plan like that for Mart, and they were just, I mean, super athletic, super well coached. I mean, they won, I don't know how many, but so, and we were able to get one. And, things just worked our way. And we got the breaks, and we were there at the right time.
Well, I want to make sure we don't sell short your kids, because to me, that was the real hallmark. That's always been a hallmark of your teams is you guys are tough. You guys are tough. You're going to go out there and you're going to fight for every inch and stuff like that. Was that, last year, did you feel like that was maybe a culmination of the things that you've been building there at Windthorst?
Yeah, I think a lot of the kids have bought into our way of playing, and this group especially, and this group of seniors especially, and they've been on the hard times, and they know. I think they understood that there's only so many times you get to this game, and you better do everything you can. And then they were, I mean, weight room, film room, practice. They knew what they had to do to get the job done.
Well, now you guys are in an interesting position where, last year I think it's fair to say that there were some people who you surprised them. You ain't surprising anybody this year. Everybody knows it. Is that a conversation you guys talk about changing expectations and changing, maybe going from the hunter to the hunted?
I think you just try to go out and create a plan to, winning every game is hard, but that's kind of what you set out to do. You set out to win every game, and but the other guys practice and they have coaches too, and. So there's going to come a time when you meet somebody that's, for whatever reason, they're going to knock you off. And then, and you go about it, methodically, trust the process. We don't have to win every game. You don't have to win every game. You don't have to win district to get in the playoffs. You can be the fourth place team and make playoffs. And as long as you do that, then you've got a chance. Give yourself a chance at the end of the day to, be playing late in December.
So let's take a look at your 2021 squad, and you lose some I think some names that people became very familiar with from last year who are now off to the next level. Do you have a feel quite yet for how this team may be different than last year's team?
Now that'll come about. I mean, you kind of see a little bit of it during summer workouts. You kind of see who's there and who's not, and you know you're building your leaders there, and you really will. I mean, especially we'll have 3 weeks of two-a-days before school starts this year for our school, and so you know that's a lot of, you know, yeah, you get some practice in and stuff like that, but that's where your leaders are going to come to the top, and we'll know who we can count on and who we can't.
Yeah, and then, you know, another thing, and to round it out, this is obviously 2020, you're pretty happy to win a state championship, how it turned out, but it was pretty trying. I know it was a very difficult year for everybody because of the restrictions and stuff like that. Being around the program and things, you know, knock on wood, things getting better, do you sense some relief from your guys of just like, we can just get out there and just play some football and not have to worry about protocols and things like that?
Not worry about all that. Yeah, I think that, you know, that goes without saying, because we kind of got into it in the spring where, you know, things got relaxed, and you know, we weren't having to spray everything down, and, you know, social distance and things like that. So, you know, I think they're ready, you know, to have a year where they can just play football. Because, you know, like last year, you know, it was like you played your opponent and you played all the protocols and played all the, you know, wear a mask, not wear a mask, how we're doing tickets. And, I mean, it was, you know, a real pain to, you know, not only put a game plan together, but also, you know, how are we going to get there on the bus, and what do we got to do when we get to the stadium. And so, you know, it'll be a little bit easier.
Because coaches are creatures of habit. You throw one little thing in the spokes, and it's amazing. Coach, we really appreciate your time. Congratulations on such a fantastic 2020.
Thanks.
And let's just plan on doing it again. How about that?
Okay, why not? Thanks, sir.
Appreciate you, Coach.
Hey, thanks for watching this clip here on YouTube. If you like this kind of stuff and you want more of it, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And remember, you can watch us live every weekday at noon at TexasFootball.com, Facebook, Twitch, or here on YouTube. And if you want more of the best coverage of football in the state of Texas, check out TexasFootball.com and become a Dave Campbell's Texas Football Insider at TexasFootball.com/subscribe.